Hi everybody, this is Angie from Tourangie.com, and this video is in Rock, West Virginia. I have filmed down here before, but this time I have a story to tell. So we're going to get you some back information first, and then we'll go into the story. So right now I'm sitting at the bottom of Sand Lick Road. You take a left here at this intersection, it takes you to Montcalm. You take a right, it takes you to Rock. Even though some of the houses to the left actually have a Rock address, the part of Rock I'm filming is going to be towards the right, as if we were going to Matoka, but I will not be going all the way to Matoka. It's just going to be this section of Rock, and you'll be able to see in some places that the flood that happened just a couple weeks ago has damaged the road in certain spots. You'll be able to see that in this video too. So let's get to the story and some background information of the story itself. So, the Rock Coca-Cola plant, originally known as Rock Mineral Springs Company, was incorporated on May 3rd of 1930 by J.J. Huddleston, sorry about that, and Thomas Hallman. And it was originally located at the Freemason Lodge in Rock, which was also known as Bailey Lodge number 137 back in the day. In 1932, they secured a deed to the spring, which they had laid pipe towards to get water for their drinks. Back at this time, they made Rock Cliff Ginger Ale. They also made root beer, orange flavor, grape, and lemon sodas. That was back in the time. The brand was distributed by other Coca-Cola bottling groups, like in Norfolk, West Virginia, Bluefield, West Virginia, Williamson, and Welch. And in 1958, the office was moved to Bluefield, and then in 1973, Rock Cliff Mineral Springs Company merged with Norfolk. Now the building doesn't exist anymore. You won't see it in my drive, but if you'd like more detailed information and some great pictures, go to TazwellOrange.com. There's some amazing info, amazing pictures. It's really neat to see. Now, for the part of the story I want to tell, it comes from a friend, a subscriber, and he actually is a YouTube content creator too. His name is John Wilburn, so check out his channel. It's at John Wilburn. Especially if you love cars and drag racing and such. But the story I'm going to tell you is his grandfather's, and his grandfather was the general manager back in the day of the Rock Coca-Cola plant. So, as mentioned in my last video, the fire at the Pepsi plant in Glenwood in 1953, I said that the video would continue talking about Rock, and it's the same time frame, 1953. At the time of the fire, the Pepsi Corporation was trying to help Honeycutt out where his building had caught fire, and machinery, products, syrup, all that was destroyed at the plant in Glenwood. So the Pepsi company loved Honeycutt, and because of his large bottling franchise in West Virginia that I mentioned in the past video, they wanted to help him out. So they reached out to the general manager of the Coca-Cola plant here in Rock, West Virginia, asking if he could help them out and bottle Pepsi at his plant, just to help out the Honeycutts. They were offering to pay him good money for it, and the general manager turned him down. Then Pepsi came back with a better offer, and he couldn't refuse it. So for several weeks, the Coca-Cola plant bottled Coke, as always, on day shift, then cleaned the machines and secretly ran Pepsi at night. And of course, then cleaned the machines before the Coca-Cola day crew came back in. Of course, as things happen, people get lazy or forget. One day the machines were not cleaned out correctly at the end of the shift, and Pepsi was accidentally bottled as Coke without anyone realizing. At least not until customers started complaining in the area. Customers started complaining, saying that their Coke tasted like Pepsi. So the general manager, trying to nip it before it spread any further, of course, stopped producing the Pepsi at night and had delivery drivers running all over to pick up the last deliveries so the complaints would stop. As he did not want it really found out, since his contract with Coca-Cola made it that he was not allowed to do anything for Pepsi. So I thought that was a pretty cute little story, and I wanted to share it, and thanks to John Wilburn for giving it to me. So for those of you who didn't know, I didn't know that there was a Coca-Cola plant down here, or what was it called? Rock Mineral Springs down here, the soda plant back in the day. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's another short little video, and as you could tell by the roads, you see the cones in different spots where the water has really done a lot of damage in the area down here from the flooding a few weeks ago. I'm going to be turning around just up here on the right, so I will let you go. But this is Angie from Tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, and make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. And if you'd like for me to make a video of a story or anything about your family, just give me a yell. I'd love to get some neat information here on my channel for different people to learn about things in the area. Talk to you later.